Hello, I'm Kristen Lee. Happy Krampus. I'm on take 3. I just threw my thing that I just showed on a video. I had a text come in. Hold on one second. Oh. Okay. So, ooh. Before I talk about Krampus, I don't want to forget another day. So Deb C sent me 2 amazing squishmallows. Look at they came after my coffee pot came, my new coffee maker, my Nespresso, and they came out of the box and now they live on my bed as my pillows. So it's not that I had forgotten about them to show them in videos since I got them. They live with me now. So anyway, so that's the present and about Krampus. So we found out about the Krampus parade from my friend that had put together the cruise, and she was like, hey, there's a lot of things going on when we're there. Do we want to meet up and do things together? Do we want to do things solo? So the day of the Krampus parade, we had made it to the Waldorf. I'm gonna find the word. I'm stick it here. The heck was that? Anyway, we went there, and then after that we went to the Voodoo tour, which I can't wait to talk about that, but I'm gonna wait until Mardi Gras. And then we made it back for the children's parade that I showed a couple days ago. And then I was exhausted, and my friend, she kept going, and she went to a bonfire across the river. She took a ferry and all this other stuff. We didn't do that. We took some time to chill, and Danielle and I went to meet them at the Krampus parade, which I'm going to show you today. But on our adventures, we went to go see Anne Rice's house, and I got to go to that really cool bookstore. So it was a really good day. That day was awesome in New Orleans. So here, well, I probably should give you some background on Krampus. There is a movie. It's made in a similar form to the movie Trick or Treat. It's a horror movie. But basically, the history and the folklore behind Krampus is that he is the flip side to Saint Nick. So for all the good that Saint Nick brings into the world, Krampus takes the flip side. So Saint Nick will bring you toys and goodies and treats and stuff if you've been good, and Krampus will bring you coal and stuff like that if you're naughty. And if you're really naughty, you get a gold coal, and the gold coal child gets stolen from their home and gets tortured by demons and Krampus himself. It came from Germany. I mean, I don't know. I know that there is pagan background, and there is a little discrepancy between historians whether or not who came first, Saint Nick or Krampus. Depending on what your belief system is. Some believe that it was Krampus because there are other types of him in religions that spread from paganism, and same with Saint Nick. But I just showed up for the cosplay for the parade because it was really cool, and I was so excited that we made it. It was hosted by the crew of Krampus, and I'll talk about this ticket after, and the Marines and Toys for Tots. So I'll come back and I'll talk about everything after, but here's the parade. I hope you enjoy it. It's not that spooky because of copyrights and stuff. I can't play the music, so I'm gonna find some spooky music to go with it. So I'll be back. Here's one of the Krampuses with the kitty stole. He was asking us if we knew of any more naughty kids. I want a bike like this, or I want to do this to my bike, just once. I thought these dancing doll things were so cool. And when you found out where their face was so that they could see what they were doing, it's pretty cool too. I have no idea what these guys were. I don't remember what their title was before they walked, but they kept telling everybody to be quiet. So I don't know if like there's some kind of fae thing that tells the children to stop crying. I don't know. She was kind of creepy. This guy had presents, and he gave somebody either a gold nugget or a gem. But I was jealous. Alright, so that was the Krampus parade. I loved it. We had this lady that was dressed up next to us that was just stunning, and I forgot to take a picture of her or ask if I could take a picture. Because there was a lot going on once it started going, and you didn't know what to expect. And then on our way to, I think it was from Ann Rice's house, we were trying to figure out a route for the buses to get there, and we saw these two guys dressed up, and Danielle and I were like, perfect, they have to know where this thing is. So we ended up finding our friends, and there was a thing that if you brought toys for the Toys for Tots or money, at the end of the parade, the Marines, and there were people collecting things. So I had 2 left from the 3 gifts that I had bought prior to my trip, and I brought them up, and they gave me this ticket. I don't think I won anything. I went on their Facebook account, and they were not live at 10, they were not live at 10:15, they were not live at 11 p.m. So I gave up because I had to get up the next day to go on the boat. But yeah, it was a fun experience. It was so cool to see the costumes and everything. I wish I knew more about each group. I have no idea. Even going on their Facebook, like, there isn't, you know, you hit the little hamburger and it pops down, and it doesn't really explain what the sections were. I knew who Saint Nick was at the end, and I knew who Krampus was, and I don't know if I saw the lady from the bookstore or not. It was kind of cool to see the little kids. Well, they were teenagers, but there was one in a knapsack, like a a potato sack. and he was like, help me, as he's walking around. And then there was another Krampus, or maybe it was like a recruiter or whatever, and he's like, you seen any bad kids around here? Any bad adults? Do I need to get anybody? So that was kind of cool. And it was kind of cool that it was just on some random street. And it was policed really well. Like, the police came through to make a space for them to come down, and yeah, it was done really, really well. And there was an after party, like, I want to say 3 blocks up, and there was like a bar that was hosting the after party. I did not like the walk back, though. The walk back was pretty sketchy, and I'm glad that I had my friends with us, because I don't know if I would have went by myself. So, to end the video, though, I found this on TikTok. If you want to hear the actual music of how it's done, that's a parody of Dragula. So when you're watching the video, sing Dragula in your head, or the music to it. But the Santa Claus thing, I thought it was perfect for Krampus. So enjoy, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.